guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my classic happy planner, and I'm going to be doing three different things. I'm going to be doing the setup for the June monthly. I'm going to be doing the June dashboard page. Not much is going to be happening there. And then I'm going to do the first week of June, which has part of May in it. It's going to have the 30th of May through June 5th. So this video is going to be a little bit longer than what my normal videos are for my planners. This one is my longest one normally anyway, but I think I may take part of it like I have been doing and putting the music and just speeding it up. Nobody has told me that they don't like it when I do the speed up music type thing. I still do talk to you guys some, but there's less of this, well now I'm going to do this and now I'm going to do that, and you know, things like that. So part of it I will share with you, the actual putting down of the stickers, but part of it I am probably going to be just speeding it up. And I need to take out this because this is Jeff's work schedule calendar that I keep in this little pocket up here, and then this is just my weekly stickers, which I will need for whenever I go to the weekly part. So it's better to have everything out than to wait, especially since, oh, I almost just rolled right down and almost banged my noodle, especially since I'm going to be moving this over out of the way. So this is what this past week has turned out like, but actually it's not the whole past week, because right now it's just Friday. And because I need to do the setup in this for June, and I need to do the setup for my YouTube planner, I wanted to go ahead and get this filmed ahead of time. But quite honestly, not much is going to be changing on these 2 days, and if I do write something else down, it won't be much. I used this pen for any of the places like this. It's the 4A Advanced Ink Ballpoint. I do not recommend these. Now, any of the inkjet ones like this, I do like the 4A. Or, let's see, what's the other one? It's not a ballpoint, but it's a 4A. Let me see if I can find it. This is an inkjet, I want to say. No, that is actually a ballpoint as well, and it's okay. I'll show you the other one if I can find it real fast. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it real fast though. Yes, I did. Alright, that's one of them. Okay, so just a little bit of something about pens, so in case you're wanting to know, because I have lots of different kinds. Now this one is an inkjet medium point, and it's the same brand, and I like this brand. Okay, and then this is a roller ball, and it's got like liquid ink in it, and as you can see, if I can get it apart, well no, it's not really like liquid, but I'll just show you the difference in how these write. Let me get me a scrap piece of paper. Just so happens I've got one in my desk. I always have them in my desk. I'm going to zoom in a lot right here, and I don't know why I decided to show you this now, because I have no reason other than this pen really, it's good for writing some things, but not for in your planner, because this one has a habit of getting like gunky on the end, and like right here it's doing fine and everything. As you can see, it looks okay. There's a couple of spots where it got a little bit gunkier, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here, let me just, I'm going to flip this over. If you had written that and then wrote and then closed up your book, you would have had this on your next page. Okay, it has a lot of like, it stays there, it stays wet. Okay, otherwise it's a great pen. It writes smooth. It's not terrible. Now this one is, well, why are you not writing? You usually write really well. It is running out of ink. This one is like a I think it's inkjet, but or not inkjet. What am I talking about? Inkjet. What is it called? Whatever that word is. gel. It's running out of ink. This was a bad example. This was a really bad example. But anyway, this one works really well when I'm not trying to show you something. Alright, and then this one, it works really well too. But it does take a little bit longer for it to dry. And I'll show you over here on this part. No, it didn't actually. It dried pretty quick. There's nothing there. So it dried faster than I thought. But yeah, this one right here, whenever you're writing with this pen, like you could be going along writing, and then it's smeary. See how it's smeared? A little bit there. Let me see, where's it at? That one right there. This last one. It's kind of, I don't know. It's a great pen for other things, just like making lists and stuff, not in your planner. It'd be great. But in your planner, it's kind of iffy. Now I'm dropping my pens. I honestly don't even know why I started talking about that, other than I was talking about this pen, which is what, or I was going to talk about this pen, which is what I wrote on these with. Now this one definitely, I mean, you can't write on this and you see it very well. I mean, you can see it, but it's like disappearing ink. It's great for like whiting out things. Well, it's not great, but it's okay for that. It works really well for writing on things like this, which I didn't notice. I mean, you can feel the ink. Like you can feel it everywhere I wrote it. You can, it's like raised up. Every spot that I wrote it in. But it takes a bit for it to dry. It's the Uniball Signo, but it works really good for writing on dark paper. That was the whole point of that whole spiel. I don't even know. So there's that part. Wasted 7 minutes of your life. I'm going to go ahead and flip over here and go ahead and take these out. This is the week that's coming. I have not even started on it yet. And I'm going to go ahead and just take out, hopefully I got the right enough pages. My fingers, I just put some lotion on, and I don't want to get too many. What am I doing? I'm trying to take it out like it's a rings. Anyway, I'm going to first do the dashboard, and then I'll go to the rest. Just going to do them in order of what they would be in the book. And I have this horizontal layout book from Happy Planner. I just did haul this not long ago, in with some groceries and stuff, Walmart and I think Sam's, and I wanted to use it just because it has, if I can find it, these longer things. And I actually do not use this currently section at all because I just don't need it. Now the important dates one I do keep for like different types of, I got ink all over me now because of that green and blue pen. Anyways, important dates I keep that, birthdays I keep that, and I really kind of keep notes but not a lot, so I need to find something I can put there. But I thought, and I do holidays too, but I usually just put that on important dates. Recently that's what I've been doing. But I thought it would be fun to use one of these long ones for this area, but I want to find something to cover up this first. I have tried using this, but it's just not me. I just don't have anything to put there. I don't have anything at all to put there, so there's no point in me trying to force myself. And that's what these stickers are for, is for you to change your planner to what you want. And it's for you to be happy in doing what you want to do. I don't know if there's going to be anything at all that's going to work there. See, there's some more of those. I may have to totally change the way it all is, or put in a couple of these Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I think I'm going to, let's see if the length is enough. I don't really know what, watch me rip it. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I just did that. It's not cut properly. That's why it ripped. It wasn't my fault. It was not cut properly. Let's see. That will go over that a tiny bit. If I put this here, how much will it go over? Not enough for me to care. Okay, but how much of this is going to show through this? A lot. Enough for me to care. So Tombow comes out. Normally I would just use some sticker paper if I had some that was big enough, but I don't have any right now that's big enough. But I don't want any of that. And the goals and dreams part I really don't use either. I hate that that rips like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip this upside down, is I'm going to get this right at the top of that whiteout. And if I keep it straight with this side, the rest of it should be fine. And the fact that it's going over that is not even a big deal to me. So let's find, what do I want to put? Okay, here we go. This is not any kind of writing that you would have to do in this one. So I'm going to put this one down. I think that these are probably, well, they're for a horizontal. I don't know. That's going to bug me. Actually, I think in this, there may be some washi type stuff in here. If not, I may pull out some washi. Alright. I'm gonna tear that like I would any washi, set that to the side, and hopefully I can find a use for it. I hate that that did that. Let's see if I can fix it without it looking weird. I'm going to cut off that so it'll be straight instead of the jagged from the ripping it on the actual little tape dispenser. Put that tape there. Yeah, there we go. Now you can't see it. It's not sticking up anymore. Alright, this is Oh What a Beautiful Day, which I know it's talking about a day, but that's okay too. There's just lots of days in this. Just makes me think about that song. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. No, I'm not going to sing it. I promise I will not do that. Okay. And then I'm going to put this in. I'm going to go down just a tiny bit because what I'm trying to do is cover that washi. I mean, not that, it's not washi. It's, whatever that stuff is, white out. And I did tear that a little bit less than what I did this one because I didn't see any point in me. Will this go all the way across that? Let's see. Almost, but not quite. So let's see if I can find something to cover that part up so it won't look weird. I've never had one of these horizontal books before, so I really don't know how they work. You know, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that the first pages are for like one type of decoration and then the others are for other. And, oh yeah, there we go. There's Are you long enough? There we go. It's some of that. And I can just tear that off. Now it looks like that's kind of supposed to be that way. I could probably that's actually cute, I think. I don't know, is it too much? It might be too much. Thankfully, it's forgiving. I don't know which way looks better, with or without it. I'm wondering if this is straight. Okay. I don't know if I should keep it or not, but if I would have known that was there, I would have put it here instead and used this somewhere else. But that's okay, because it matches all of this and it's fine. Alright, now those other ones that are long, see, I'm not going to have that much to write for like the notes part. I don't even need this area. But there's no more. I could do this though. My notes could be these things, and then this could be like the notes area or whatever, if there's something I need to write down. This one says, dream with all your heart. Don't stab yourself with the tweezers. That's a note, right? These flowers match. If I can get them up, maybe I'll come from up here. Okay. Oh, well, that's where they're going. That's where they're going. I was going to say these flowers are so pretty, and then they decided to jump down there. They are pretty though. Start each day with a grateful heart. I like that, but it doesn't really match the color. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. It's got like these peachy color, and that one does too. That's one reason I didn't do that one, is because it's peachy color. Should I have come in a little bit more? I don't know. These are the same, except they have like the foil. Here's a goal. Start each day with a grateful heart, and I can put that in and it doesn't look weird. Okay, so I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to do anything else to it. Like important dates can go here, holidays can go here. If I do have any small notes, it can go there. I feel like this is crooked. Or it could just be me. No, I think it's just me. I kind of want to put this here. Is that weird? Should I put it over some? I think I should put it over some. Just for a little bit more of that color. And I could put, oh, I could actually just put this over the notes part. And have this kind of like that. And then I could take something like this. I think that works well. This one says choose joy, and it's got like that flower. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm done. I'm done with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back in here where it would go. And I have like a little notes area, and then I've got birthdays if I need to put any in. I don't think I have any birthdays. I mean, I'm sure I have nieces and nephews who were born in June, but right now, I don't know. There's got to be something. Anyways, and then important dates and holidays, like if there's doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, things like that. So I'll show you again once I'm done. But now I'm going to go on to the monthly for June, and it's going to be totally switching gears to a total different type of sticker. We're going to go to, there's a doctor's appointment right there. We're going to go to summary, you know, which my kids have been out of school for years, but the kids are getting out of school and stuff, so I thought, let's go with some summer stuff. It's whenever you start thinking. I don't even know what the first day of summer is. Maybe I need to look that up. Yes, it's June 21st. Good thing I looked that up, because it's this month. So I'm just gonna leave it up on my computer. And actually the first day of fall is my son's birthday. I kept this out when I was using it for something else, just in case I wanted to use one of these two colors, and thought it might be something I might want to use. This is all just little pieces of different things. This was a freebie that I got from So Cute Planner. This is just leftovers from So Cute Planner. This is a freebie that was from Craft Penguin Planner. This is a freebie that was from Bodacious Prints. I got all those during a TPC sale. Different shops were participating, and that was years ago when I got all this stuff. So I'm deciding to use it now. This right here was part of a monthly kit that So Cute Planner did, but it was in a whoops thing. If you look at it, and this is old too, if you look at it, you see it printed and cut a little bit crooked, but all of the things are cut properly. They're just not, and they're printed properly. It's just whenever this was cut, it wasn't cut straight. That's the only thing I can think of, that the reason why it would be in her whoops sale. But I'm going to go ahead and start putting these down. Hopefully, if I remember correctly, this fits perfectly. At least I believe it does. Yeah, it does. But this is fitting for the first of summer. So what I'm going to do is put this down, and then I'm going to go away, and I'm just going to go away. But no, I'm going to go away, and I'm going to put down the numbers, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have all the date dots down, and I'm going to use some of these little things. Watch me mess it up. This right here is from So Cute Planner as well, and to me that looks like it matches. And I think I want to put in a header before I put in the actual sticker, just to separate it a little bit. Put that in, and then put this decorative sticker. Actually, I think that's, let me just have everything everywhere. I think that's a little bit further down on the left and the right. I could be wrong. Is that even straight? Let me move this and get this straight. Is it straight? Are you straight? Maybe it is. I hope it is. If it's not, I don't know what to say. And then I can go ahead and put this one in. Do I want to put the blue there? I guess I do. And then I'm going to put in this one. This is part of Craft Penguin Planners sample from forever ago. And that's probably going to be the only like thing that I'm going to have over here that's actually functional. And I actually thought about using this color too, because that's up there, and I don't think it'll matter if I use that corally looking color. But I don't really need this area, so I may put some decorative down here. I'll see what happens. I don't know exactly how I want to do it yet, but as of right now, it's a we'll see kind of thing. Alright, so we do have a few holidays, and I want to get those in. Let me get it where that it needs to be. But I want to get those in because I don't want to forget any of them. The first one will be, well, Pentecost and Pentecost Monday is in June as well, according to this calendar. So I don't think I have stickers to mark that. Okay, that took some searching. I think I've used it in most of the most of the books I have, or I just didn't have it. I mean, the book didn't have it, whatever kind of trying to say. But yeah, I did find it in this one. And I don't have Pentecost Monday, but I've got Pentecost, which is, let me get it right, the 5th. I'm just going to put it in right there. Alright, so put that there. I'm trying to figure out where to put that out of my way, because I don't think I'll need it anymore. Alright, and then the next one is Flag Day, which is the 14th, and one of these had it in it. I searched and searched and searched earlier to find this, and it's in this one. Oh, thankfully I pulled the right one. I mean, you know, quickly. I don't know if I want to use that one or if I want to use the gold one. I think I'll just use this one in here, just because. And I'm going to keep this here just in case I want to pull something else out. And I'm going to put it right here. And I did say the 14th, didn't I? Yes. Alright. And the last holiday is Father's Day on the 19th. Yeah. Okay. Father's Day, and I was just going to look right here and see if I had it, because I know I have it. No, I had already used it, and I used it here too. Alright, so at least I'm thinking that's where Father's Day is, since Mother's Day is right there with it, or right there, you know, beside it. Alright, so one of these I have Father's Day in, and the other one I have first day of summer. So here's the first day of summer, but Father's Day comes first. So let me do them in order. And it's going to be in this, well, there's no more foil on here, so it doesn't really matter. So do that. Father's Day right there. And then the 21st is the first day of summer, which is there. And I had a sticker for that one right here. And I may use some of these as well because they'll match. That is so big. I'm just going to put it in like that. Alright, so I may or may not pull that back. I don't know yet. I just stabbed myself with this. Ouch! Don't do that. Don't ever stab yourself with your tweezers, because it's painful. Not stabbed as in really bad, but it's a little ouchy. I needed to get out some like day off stickers and stuff, and thankfully I have this here, right here with me. But I'm also going to go ahead and mark paydays and Jeff's days off. That's work. Here's paydays. Let me go ahead and do that first. So 7th and 21st. So let me see, what am I going to use to do that? I can use the green and the blue, and they'll be cute. The 7th and the 21st. Okay, and then he's going to be off starting this day, but it's got to go on further, so I'm going to use some washi to go do that. So I think I'll use this green one here. That won't work. I could do it like this, but it's not going to be like I want, and the heart won't be shaped the right way, so I'm not going to use that. I have some more day off stickers somewhere. Not exactly sure where they're at. At this, like, right now. Unless there are some in this. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to mark that now. See, I have a bunch more of those summary type stickers too that I got from So Cute Planner. That's old, but I can still use those checklists and cover that up. Oh, there's some work stickers. What's here? Work. Can I move it? Family time. Lazy day. Day off. There they are. I knew I had some. Okay. I knew there was some in here somewhere. I think that's my miscellaneous spot. Alright, so it really doesn't matter what color I use because any of this is going to really work. Except maybe the purple. So I'll use this green looking one because it'll match that. And the day off starts here. And it goes on into July, so I'm not going to worry about putting one on the 30th because it keeps going. It's not like the 30th is the last day off. So I'm going to put in this washi. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to use. I think I'll just use the shells because I don't think I want to pull in another shimmery something. I kind of wish that this was thinner, or that I maybe put the day off sticker on top of it. Let's see if I can get that up. Alright, let's do it like this instead. Which he'll be off the 26th too. And the 25th, or he should be. Washi cutter. Actually, it's for a Cricut, but whatever. Alright. And I'm not going to worry about these two boxes, even though that's actual days, but those and those are like decorative boxes for me. That's the way I see them. Alright, so I'm going to put the day off here. Hopefully it'll stay on that washi. Sometimes it won't. Things like that won't stay on the washi. And I was going to use this for something, but I can't remember what it was now. I had a thought of what I could use it for. Because it was something I was going to write in. But there's nothing now. Oh, it was before I found the Flag Day. I was going to write Flag Day on it. And then I found these out of an old book. I don't know what to do with it now. I could put this in and put shift change. I could just write that in. I need to make stickers for that, actually. I have a page here for stickers that I want to make. There. Let me go ahead and write that in too so it can be drying. Because I'll need to write it with a permanent marker. Alright. There's also a doctor's appointment. Maybe that's what I was going to do with that. I don't know. But there is a doctor's appointment for Noah. Was I going to do that and totally just messed up? I don't know. That's on the 15th, so I need to write that in. I probably need to write it on an appointment sticker, though. That would probably be best. That's a medication thing. That's all medication. Let's see if I have a doctor's thing in here. These are like little appointment labels. I could actually use, let's see. I could use one of these for him and just write it in. Okay, so I'm going to put that in, because don't want to forget that. That's Noah's 6-month check for after he had his surgery. It's hard to believe that it'll be 6 months, but it will be. Okay. Alright, now it's just decorating. That's all that's left is decorating. So whatever I do here is just whatever I do. So I'm going to put in some of these little guys because I don't really have any big stickers to stick up there like I normally would. Put her over here just because why not? We'll put a ball in the ocean. I don't know that I'm going to use this though because it really doesn't match the colors, does it? They don't. And this does because I put that there. Plus it's shells, so they're rather large though. Let's just do some stuff over here. Some little shells. I'm not going to use these for anything else. We don't go to the beach. I mean, we've gone once in the last, I don't know, 10 years or so. I think I'm going to put that right there just because it's fun. And I think I'll just put this. I'll just put it in my reusable sticker book, both of those, because I really don't want to use them. I'll put these starfish up here. These flippity flops are rather large. I'll stick it right there. And I'll stick the sunglasses here. Well, that kind of, can't really see it. Oh, here's a spot. I haven't put anything there. And I have a coconut. I'll just put the coconut here. That's all used up. And like I said, I do have more of those stickers that are from her shop. Ooh, I like to drop these off onto the floor. I was going to wait till I was done to put these back because I wasn't going to mess with this book again. But I do want to look to see if there's something different than what's already down. These are a little bit different. Some of them are. Like this one has floaties. It's bigger. Ooh, it's a lot bigger. Maybe I don't want to use these. Yeah, I don't want to do that. These are like seasonal ones. Most of them are fall. Because I got a bunch of them. This little floaty would work. It's just kind of cute. I think that's all. Okay. So that's all of that I'm going to do. So that is done. That whole thing for the June monthly. And I'm going to put this over here back where it goes. And I'll show you what it looks like whenever it's done. And now I'm going to flip this over. Bring this over and do the weekly. And I know this video is a lot longer than the other. But what I'm going to do with the weekly one is it's going to be May 30th through June 5th. And I'm going to use this Purple Fireflies. Purple Fireflies from Mystery. I think that's the name of it. It's from Nash's Printworks. And I'm just going to cut this down like I showed you guys last week. I'm going to put the date dots down. And I'm just going to lay down the base of it and let y'all listen to some music while I'm doing that and speed it up. That way you don't have to sit here with me talking the whole time. But this is just a standard vertical kit. And her layouts are the same. I looked at her website today. They are the same, but you can choose different things. But this is the full kit of the standard one. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these down and let you guys watch while I play music.
Feelings, it's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed. Oh yeah, I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took them all and made them yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, magic. No, I'm never letting go. Now that I have it with you. When you kiss me, it's like the stars fall out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't wanna show. I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Ooh, you take me higher. Ooh, you take me higher, baby. You take me higher. Ooh, you take me higher, baby. You take me higher. Ooh, you take me higher, baby. You take me higher. Yeah, you take me higher, baby. Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar.
Okay, so I have the base laid out, and I did not all the deco, but a lot of it. Some of these I can use in other spreads, like the little flowers, and this I will cut out and put in my little sticker book you saw earlier. Not the reusable one, well, it's the one that's like a old-fashioned photo album that you stick stickers, like photos in. Anyway, and I can do the same thing with that, and I'll put those in my reusable sticker book, but I'll stick these in the deco part of my reusable sticker book. This I will cut out and put in my bag, and then I'll put that also in the other. So I will not throw those things away. I will save them and use them at a later date, just like I did this. And I'll also do the same thing with those, and I'll just put this back in my little book. So now I'm going to get to the functional part, like I said, and share that part with you guys. I'm not going to go day by day because I have multiple different things on each one of these. Well, not on every one, but on the ones that I made, I have multiple different things. So I'm just going to put it on the day that I need it on. And what I did differently this time is I put my todays here, and then I just put my to-dos here above this. because this is like the stuff I need to do, and this is just stuff I don't know, it's all stuff I need to do, but it just works out better that way for me. So dusting, like everything dusted, not just which honestly I have not really done everything in quite a while, but this is supposed to be like a deep weekly dust. It's supposed to be on Mondays, but like I said, not been getting to that like I should. Kitchen is cleaned, like it's cleaned every day, but deep clean is Sunday, is the day I like to do that. And deep clean, this is my deep clean stuff, like the get everything done stuff. Now, one of the bathrooms the kids do, the other one is my situation. So there's that. And that means all of those are done. Trash, we get, trash pickup is 3 times a week. Once is on Tuesday, another day is Wednesday, and another is Friday. Nope, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, yes. But Wednesday is for like, you know, stuff from your yard. And so I don't mark that. But for for Tuesday and Friday's pickup, I mark Monday and Thursday so that I can have everything to the street on the day it picks up, if that makes sense. Alright, this is for skincare, even though this is more like a beauty type sticker. I do it for skincare. Grocery shopping is Saturday. Grocery list is Friday, and those are all gone, so I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do next. I wash sheets on Saturday as well, so that goes there. The weekly Bible study for my channel, my live study, is on Tuesdays. And I've been using these just to use them up. This is like a Coffee Monday thing. I drink coffee every day, but I've just been doing that just because. Alright, so let's see. I got to get through some of these. Meal prep is supposed to be done on Sunday or Monday. Not always done, because I don't sometimes do it. I just sometimes don't do it. Alright, outside, like grass cutting and all that, weather permitting, is on Saturdays. A lot of things happen on Saturday. Just going to tell you. Sunday is dog washing day. It's supposed to be anyways. Sometimes it happens on Saturday. Alright, bedroom, because it's mine and Jeff's responsibility, because our bedroom is on Saturday. Oh goodness, I just almost ripped that one. And I don't put laundry in because until I, on that day, because I just don't see the point of me putting in something when I may not do it on that day, because I don't have a specific day for it. Vacuuming is Tuesday and Thursday, and that is not like the only days we vacuum or anything. That's just the days we make sure everything else is done, like all of it. Alright, that's some of the same stuff. Vitamins, those things that I take is over here. Date night is Saturday normally. Family day is Sunday normally. Must say, as the kids get older, it's not happening like it used to. Would like for it to, but it doesn't. I mean, they're grown. They're grown. Alright, and I like to have this planner done by Monday. I don't know what, I'm just going to stick it here. This is laundry, and that's planning. This is miscellaneous. Last week I had put in payday and bill paying on with these. One of them was crying because her money was going out the door. I don't use those so much anymore because Noah doesn't. His work schedule is pretty much the same now. Alright, so put all of this back in this, and I think I'm going to make some more of these little folders because they're pretty neat. Alright, so let me get this in here, and then I'll show you all 4 of the pages, actually 5 pages that I did. I don't even know what I'm going to take a picture of for the thumbnail. I guess this is where we plan. I plan meals. All right, let me go back over here. All right, so there is that page. Those are coming up. Why? I like the way this turned out. It's a little busy, but I'm okay with that. Then this is June's monthly. I don't really use the sidebar much at all, but what I need I will have. And then this is the week with the first part of June in it, and I really think this is cute. And Selena had come in whenever usually whenever I'm recording she won't say anything or anything like that, but I told her, I said, I'm not talking in this part of the video, so she knew that meant she could talk to me, and she said she liked this color purple. So you guys probably saw me showing her the pages, and I told her she could have. I asked her, did she want some of the bugs or something, and she said no, because sometimes I'll give her stickers. That's crooked. But anyway, she came in. And she's fixing to go to bed because it's late at night right now. I'm going to mess this sticker up and have to get another one. But the reason why I was telling you that is because you probably saw that I was moving the stickers around kind of oddly. There, I didn't mess it up, but that's good. But the other reason was she doesn't really like purple a lot. Like, most purples are not something she likes, but she likes this one. Okay, so that is all I have for today. This was very long. That's why I put the music in, and I hope you guys did enjoy this. Every month at the first of the month, this is what I'm going to do, so that I can have just one video for the monthly and the weekly all together, and instead of doing a video for just the monthly, unless you guys would rather me do it the way I did it on my other channel. And the way I used to do it on this channel is the monthly, and then I didn't ever do the weekly with the monthly. But I kind of like the way it was done this time. We'll see when I start editing this thing if I like it or not. Because I'm telling you, the longer the video, the more it is to edit, because the longer I have to sit here. But that's alright, so I choose to do it, right? And this part I wish was a different color. I wish it was white or something, or not there. But I can't do anything about it. Sometimes it works out, because like last week it matched. It was fine. This time, nope. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and if you like this, hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me how you like this style of video with the monthly and the weekly all together for the first of the month. And tell me how you're planning. What are you planning? What's going on? And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.